Great morning, holy brothers and sisters, for the 9th of TEVET in the Kitzur Likutei Moharan. Today's lesson is called Possible Patience. A person must seek out the greatest possible Rav. The sages taught, you shall vehemently pursue justice. Devarim 16:20. This means that a person should go to the finest court of law, to Rabbi Eliezer in Lod, or to Rabbi Yochanan ben Zakkai in Beror Chayil. Sanhedrin 32b. The Maharsha, in his commentary, explains this to mean that one should go to the finest court in that generation. It is known that these two rabbis were unique in their respective generations. Rabbi Yochanan ben Zakkai was the president and head of the Great Sanhedrin, as stated in Sefer Yuchsin, Book of Genealogies 412 and 435. Similarly, Rabbi Eliezer the Great was the greatest student of Rabbi Yochanan ben Zakkai, as stated in Sukkah 28, that all of Rabbi Yochanan's practices, such as not speaking about worldly matters at all, and not walking more than 4 amos without learning Torah or wearing tefillin, were adopted by his student Rabbi Eliezer. See also the Orach Chaim on that same verse, where he explains that the verse comes to instruct the people to seek out the most outstanding sages among them and not to be satisfied with those of lesser quality. Rather, when appointing judges, they should seek after and go to great lengths to find the judges who are best qualified. The reason for this is that a person needs a very great Rav indeed, who can explain exalted concepts of godliness and who can illuminate and enlighten even him. The more lacking a person is, and the more distant he is from God, the greater the Rav he needs. We saw an example of this in Egypt, where the Jewish people were sunken in the 49 gates of impurity. They needed an awesomely great Rav, namely Moshe, our teacher, for the sicker the patient, the greater the doctor he requires. Therefore, do not make the mistake of saying, it is good enough for me to be a follower and a student of a worthy, simple man who is accepted as God-fearing and respectable. Why should I aim so high and specifically seek out the great tzaddik? Would that I might first be like this simple, worthy man, as many people erroneously think. Do not make the mistake of saying this, for to the contrary, to the degree that a person knows inside himself the extent of his unworthiness and his remoteness from God, so does he need to draw close to the true Rav, who is at the highest possible spiritual level. He needs the greatest spiritual healer, who is such a wondrous master of his craft that he is able to dress up such exalted insights as perceptions of godliness to present them to someone as lacking and distant as he. The more people stray, the further they end up away, and the bigger the Rav they may need to help them get back and pray. As always, thank you so much for learning together. If you enjoyed this lesson, please remember to like, comment, share, and borrow. And please God, we'll learn again tomorrow.